Hi everybody, my name is Rhys Barber. I'm the audiologist here at Audiology Associates. We upload new earwax removal videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 9 PM UK time, so please consider subscribing. Hi everybody, this is Rhys Barber from Audiology Associates. Thank you very much for watching our earwax removal compilation video today. We've got 3 patients in this compilation. So first patient's come through with some very dry ear canals. So lots of very dry skin, and it's caused the wax inside the ear canal then to become also very, very dry. So you can see because it's dry, it's hardened itself up quite a bit and it's really stuck to the canal wall. You do tend to find with these drier ear canals, if a patient doesn't produce as much oil in the canal, then as the wax migrates down, it does become very, very dry. So we've peeled a little bit away from the canal wall here, which allows us then to get in underneath it with the crocodile forceps. But what you can see is, as we compress it, look, you'll see that the outer section of the wax is really tough, but the central section, the core of the wax, is actually still quite soft. So you can see where it's hardened up around the edges but stayed a little bit more sort of squishy in the middle. So what we're doing now is using the Jobson horn to see if we can get behind it, because there was a little bit of a gap there, and start rolling this wax forwards and down the canal. Now you can see it's starting to crumble away a little bit, so we're just going to pop these looser sections out of the canal there, just leave them in the bowl of the ear there for a second, and then we can go in there and get behind the next section and try and bring that forwards. With this type of ear canal where you get this very dry wax, you are more likely, and it happens more often, to get these kind of blockages in here. So the average length of time for most patients coming through the clinic is usually around about 12 months in between their wax clearances. But with these drier skin, drier wax issues, it can be as little as just a few months. So you can see we're just trying to detach it from the canal wall. You can see how hard it actually dries onto the canal wall as well. So now we've lifted it slightly. We'll try with the crocodile forceps again now. It's a little bit crumbly. You can see as it's coming away, it's just starting to break a few little pieces away there. Just pulling, trying to get a grip on that section. You can see taking away a hardened piece there. A little bit at the entrance. So we can see now we've moved that section. We've got this harder plate here. We've got to be very careful here because we're quite deep in the canal. So we just want to get just behind the top section of this wax, not all the way behind. There we are. Now we've brought that forwards, we can safely get in behind it. What we don't want to do is push too far over the top, because you're close to the eardrum, so you could end up popping the eardrum there. So just very slowly working our way down the canal, taking these drier pieces away. You can see by the indentation there how close that was to the eardrum. So now I'm peeling away the sides and the bottom there. A little bit safer to use suction now to try and loosen and remove this last piece if we can. You can see just peeling away from the canal wall. You can see the white dry skin underneath, which has been holding on to everything. Now we've got a nice piece to work with there. We'll try and take that section. You can see it coming away now. The dry skin is actually working to our favor a little bit here, because it's holding and binding the outer portion of this this wax together. Just getting a grip on it, see if we can take the whole thing out. There we are, got a nice big dry chunk there coming away. There you go. You can see it's brought the rest now down towards the entrance of the canal, so we can get a good suction grip on this now. Just trying to roll it using the suction just to try and release it from the canal wall. It's got a bit stuck, so we're going with the Jobson horn through the gap. You can see what I mean about the outer section being harder and this squishier wax in the center. There we go. You can see the eardrum there. It's a little bit of dry skin here at the top, so it's just dangling down into the canal a little bit. Not absolutely necessary to remove this, but just because it's kind of intruding into the canal a little bit, we'll just break the end off that. And there we are, there's the eardrum. So this is what we removed. You can see some very white, around about the 4.5 centimetre mark, some very white pieces. So just under 2 inches worth of wax there taken away. So this is the second patient in the compilation. It's also a kind of a drier wax issue. You can see we've got a little bit more of a narrow ear canal here, so more of an oval shape to the canal, and with a slight twist as it goes in. So a little bit more difficult to remove in some cases, these types of pieces of wax. So you can see we're just using the standard size ulnar tube here to loosen the edges of the wax. When it's this more kind of pinched oval shape to the canal, it's sometimes a little bit more difficult to remove this, because if you've got a nice round canal, you can kind of maneuver the wax quite effectively from side to side. When it's this more pinched shape, it does restrict your movement a little bit. So you can see we're just trying to roll this section down. Very similar texture wax to the last time. You can see we've got these harder sections around the outside, but when we start moving this wax, you'll see that we got this much thicker, stickier type of earwax in there as well. I won't liken it to a food stuff. I've done that the last couple of times. Everyone keeps telling me off. So we're just going to roll this forwards. You can see we're actually stretching that deeper wax, bringing it forwards, and then trying to unstick this front section here. But it's quite firmly stuck against that canal wall. It doesn't want to budge. So because we've got a bit of movement to the back section, I'm going to ignore the front for the time being and keep pulling from the rear of the wax down. So there we are. We can get a grip. See, going up to the top, holding onto it, bringing that down, up to the top again. So just very slowly teasing and working this wax down the canal. There you go. It's all starting to move forwards. There we are. The reason I haven't used the Jobson horn up until now is if you go in with a Jobson horn when it's like that and press down and pull forwards, that wax that was stuck at the front entrance, that's all you're going to do is leave that stuck there, but it's going to fold the back section forwards over the top of it. Whereas I'd rather work it down the canal a little bit, then go in with a Jobson horn, because that gives me a better chance of getting this out in one big chunk rather than kind of fighting against the front end there. So you can see it's on its way. Rolling it again. See, it's detached now that from the front end. So you've got a nice big chunk of drier kind of wax there. And there we are. There's the eardrum looking nice and shiny. All looking nice and healthy. So that's the chunk we removed out. You can see 1 centimetre across. Just under 1/2 inch. Okay, so this is the last patient in the compilation. This patient's come through a historic perforated eardrum on this side, so can't have their ears syringed, they have to have their ears suctioned. And we're just going to try and lift and maneuver this wax out. So the first thing we do is unstick it from the canal walls. Now when you get your first grip, you can see that that wax is going to come away really nicely. It's detached from the canal walls right the way around. Nice big chunk of wax coming away. Really simple. Quite a long piece. The back end of it's broken away a little bit, so we're just going to take that away as well. There we are. You can see a much softer wax look behind. So we've got that drier wax at the entrance, much softer wax. So we just got a little flap of loose skin here at the bottom. So I'm just going to take some of that away. There you go. So you can see that kind of working away. Getting our first glimpse of the perforation there. So you can see the perforation there to the right hand side. You can actually see some of the middle ear space. You can see that glistening section. That's the actual middle ear space there. So this is the chunk we removed. So 1 centimetre across, or just over 1 centimetre across. Well, it's bang on 1/2 inch, I think, that one. Thank you very much for watching our video today. If you did enjoy the video, then please like. If you're not subscribed already and you'd like to do so, you can click the subscribe button here. If you'd like to check out some more of our videos, they're also up there. Now, if you want to follow us, you can do on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and also check our website if you want to know a little bit more about us. As always, guys, until the next time, take care.